episode of TNT, guys.
And Tipsy Tripping Rednecks.
And Tipsy Tripping Rednecks. This is going up on 2 different YouTube channels. I don't know why I held up 4 there, but...
Welcome back to E-Bike Craft.
Today, guys, we got a Tao Gemini. I'm pretty sure this thing is a 2020?
2021.
2021.
This one has some different stuff that the 2020 didn't have. You know, like the 2020 has the speed control here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
This bike only has one speed control. We'll show you later down there. There's the switch since we forgot about it right there. For road legal and off-road. Road legal, you do 32. Off-road, you do, fastest I've had this bike up to has been 86, calculated by GPS. But it gets to 70 like that, and then, you know, I was behind a car, like right behind a car, coasting down highway 2, so. Yeah,
flies right to 70, 75, and then it kind of takes a few minutes maybe to get up to that 86 or higher.
But you don't need to be doing that because the road speed's 32. Don't be like Trippy.
I mean, if you're off-road on a racetrack.
But this e-bike is pretty much as close to gas as you can get. It has a really aggressive look to it. You know, we're doing a walk around.
To me, it looks just like a Grom, guys. We are going to do a walk around after we do some more explaining about the.
It does look like a Grom.
Information and stuff. The front end really looks like a Grom.
And that's the cool thing. It does have some grass on it. We're going to do the review on a grassy hill, but the wind was just brutal. Yeah, it's a great bike. Probably the best e-bike I've ever owned. And let me tell you, I probably own 10 to 15 e-bikes at least.
Yeah, and this one, guys, this is the 72 volt. 50 amp hour lithium.
Yeah.
I think it comes in 30 amp hour.
It comes in 30, 40, and 50.
30, 40,
30 amp hour lithium is 3,799. The 40 amp hour is 4,299. The 50 amp hour, this one, is 5,199. Now the 50 amp hour is nice. You should be able to get roughly about 100 kilometers in distance in it. Now, that all depends on how you drive, right? You give it everywhere, you're going to cut your distance in half. But
well, I mean, you drive fast everywhere. So.
I haven't dropped a bar on it yet, and the furthest I've gone on this has been, I think, 42 kilometers.
And it didn't even drop 1 bar battery.
Which is freaking...
For my bike, I got a Daymac Bayhog, it would be pretty much capped out at that point. You'd still be able to go a little farther, but this thing hadn't even dropped a bar yet.
And it comes with, and the thing is, I can put his batteries in this bike. Yeah. I put these batteries in this bike, and I'm going to get double his kilometers, because this bike has a brand new HD high discharge controller, which is the new high efficient high discharge controllers consume much less current and develops a lot more power. It's also equipped with a full wheel engine of power. The website says a 500 watts plus. When you research it, it's a 3,000 watt motor. Yeah, and it's a great. Where I got it, I bought it.
Oh, these alarms going off, guys. Must be 9:30. 9.
Where I bought it from, ridethewindebikes.ca. They do all kinds of financing. They pretty much contact them up. You get approved or fill out the application online.
Links will be down in the description. We'll throw them down either in the comments or description. You check out their website.
She also has it in red and matte black, which is great. I wanted the flat matte black, or as the website calls matte black. I just think it stands out a little bit. I don't like that whole shiny red. I do. I love the red, but I just wanted the black.
I don't like the shiny red. I do, but
it does have all removable batteries. Here's a clip now. I did this at home, so take a look. Battery box. 2 different keys. One's for the battery box. Open it up. This stuff, it was in there. I've rearranged it now. This is your battery. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yep. Now, you can just slide it out like so. There's the plug, guys, right there. Can you see? So, technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could slide it out. There's lots of cords. You could slide it out, hold the battery, unplug it. But it would be easier just to unplug it in here. There's your battery right there. All in the box. Nice little handle to carry the box. It's in there nice and secure. You do have a charge port. So if you take your batteries out for the winter and leave your bike in storage or something, you can carry your battery box, take it home, plug it in, which is extremely handy. And then your plug, you just unplug like that. And now that whole battery box comes out like that. I say the battery box probably weighs, let's say maybe 40 pounds. This is the 50 AH. That stays in there. I'm taking this out because I'll show you why after. Okay. And then with the battery. Oh yeah, this is a nice battery box. Now I did take that piece of foam out, guys, but it does have another piece of foam like this on the back side. And then you plug your bike back in. Now the reason I took that out is I'll show you what I use this for quickly. Got a little foot air pump. This works great. I tuck it up here. And see, it fits in perfect right there, guys. I got a patch kit. I got my plugs, which goes in perfect right on top. And none of this slides around. I'll show you why. I got rope in case Tipsy or somebody else needs a tow. At least I can hook up a rope and tow them, which is really nice. Okay. We put that right there. We have some extra foam, which we're not going to use at all. So what we do is we stuff it up top here. And I put it under the wires to hold everything so it doesn't move. Like so. And then with this, I put in my book bag like so, guys. Put my straps up. Close, and boom. I always got a book bag, my pump and everything, and then up here I still have my storage, which is handy. I've had to use that book bag a couple times. Just go boom, pop it out, and all this other stuff's actually up there. That'll come down there, close, and your book bag's on. Okay. Roughly, so we were talking about distance. You get anywhere from 60 to 100 kilometers in distance with 3 sets of batteries. So roughly, 30 amp hour, you'll probably get around 60.
You get 100 kilometers with 3 sets of batteries. So you just said...
No, yeah, from 60 to 100 kilometer range with the 3 sets of batteries. So you probably get around 60 with 30 amp hour. 40 amp hour, maybe about 80 or so.
Yeah. The
50, about 100. Because like I said, I've done 42 kilometers on this bike, driving it hard, and I haven't even dropped a bar. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. It does come with a plastic cover here to cover this back seat. That's why there's 2 bolt holes. It never came with the bike. I didn't want it because literally I was just going to break it or destroy it, rather just someone who's in need can have it, or a backup, because I put it on and what's going to happen is I'm going to take it off, or I'm going to stretch out and sit on it and I'm going to break it anyway.
You get a sharp piece of plastic up here.
It's a great idea, but I know I'm going to have people on the back, or if something ever happens, like when my stupid pit hog broke down, you had to double me back. Your pit hog breaks down, which it will, and I had to double you.
Man, that thing's a champion.
Okay, back to the bike. The maximum torque. I did a lot of research off different websites and a lot of research on this bike. So the maximum torque is 127 Nm, which means Newton meters. Newton meters. So if you go into Google right now and do 127 Newton meters converted to foot-pounds of torque, you're going to get 93.6 foot-pounds of torque this bike has. It'll do a burnout. Let me know.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, guys. No, I'm uptight against it. You know, I'm uptight. I'm not like ramming anything. Yeah. Unless you cut the back brake and you or the front brake and you wire it together.
It's got brake cutoff, so it's if you're on the gas and you hit the brake, it cuts the motor. So if you cut those wires, you can hold the brake and use the motor.
Yeah. The controller is a 72 volt, 80 amp.
Ooh.
We've talked about the batteries. The front and the brakes are front and rear hydraulic disc brakes.
Recharging brakes.
Yes, we're getting, yeah, recharging brakes. So not even with this bike, I can't find this on any website. I had to piece stuff together and add it all together with different technology of bikes and stuff.
It's NASA work, guys.
But when you let off the throttle, there's a plug on it. A plug comes up and it flashes, and then as soon as you touch the throttle, the plug disappears. You let go of the throttle, the plug comes back. My research tells me that that ends up, when you see that plug, it ends up recharging. So it kind of helps out a little bit. I'm not making that up. You guys can Google all you want.
If check it out. My Arrowhead.
If you don't believe me, I don't care. Why do I need to make up stuff about my e-bike?
Yeah.
ridethewindebikes.ca ain't paying us. We're getting nothing out of the deal. She sent a great little shirt. Take a clip of this. There's the shirt, guys. She sent me a 4X, but unfortunately, I believe it's a 4X for a child. So that's why I'm not wearing it, because as you see, it's not that big. I can't even pretty much get it over my head. So I think it's a 4X for a child. That is why I am not wearing this. Because I can fit into 2X is tight. 3X will fit perfect. But yeah, awesome. I appreciate the shirt though. We'll probably do a giveaway for this shirt anyways. Cheers, y'all. Okay, it's 4X as a kid. I got it to my shoulders and I'm like, this must be a fat kid.
Hey, so you finally got your damn red cap on, guys.
Yep.
Which brings us to, it has a fully adjustable rear shock.
Yeah, you can adjust the spring, and it also has, pretty sure it's for air pressure.
Yeah, you can adjust the rebound. And then you can pump air into it.
Pretty sure. Haven't found too much about that, so don't quote me on it. If you know about that little air nozzle on the shock, let me know. Let us know. The frame, what I like about this, because the stupid pit hog frame snapped in half. The pit hog frame snapped in half. Garbage. This frame here is motorcycle grade high tensile steel, or whatever I said. The seat height is 30 inches, or 76 centimeters, which I love the frame. The frame is beefy.
Hear that, Miss Peach is 30 inches.
Oh yeah, Miss Peach and her 30-inch adjustable hydraulic shocks, which is great. Digital speedometer, voltmeter, odometer.
LED lights.
It has the side mirrors. It has the tail lights and the braking lights, the LED lights, low lights. It has the security built-in storage.
A license plate light.
So let's say the security. Here's the alarm. The alarm's on. You hit the lock button on the fob. See, it locks the tire. It's super loud, so it locks back tire. So if you try to push it, it has a locking steering. So you lock the steering. So if someone tries to take it, they're just going to push it in a circle. Okay, guys, if you look down here at the pedals, see what I've done? I gave it shorty pedals. The big pedals, you just break the two tabs off, they slide right off. Pegs for back passengers. There's the blow up thing. I put a little cap on. There's the adjustable. You need like a shock wrench. I can't call the proper name. Don't know if you can see the back frame, but see that square tube? So much better than round tube, guys. Now the seat comes off, which is really nice. All your electrical, you use your key. Pops just like a dirt bike or pop it off. You got your signal, which when you turn it on, it'll make signal noises. So like this. I gotta jam that speaker again with another screw, because I don't like it. find the little turning sounds annoying. And then all it does is it clips back in. As long as you see what you're doing, pop it on. Phone holder came from Amazon, which is good. Clip down, lock it in place. Your phone will never go anywhere. Here's this odometer. See that P? That's the safety. I'll show you the safety back here. This button here. You hit it. 279 kilometers. Here's your bars, your speed. Yeah. Now the container here. You open that up. There's a little bag in here, but like I can put my hand in there all the way down to where you crunch your gonads.
Pretty big tank, guys.
It's pretty comfy too.
Let's see some ripping.
It will do a wheelie. I just don't want to get it up too high because, you know, I'm new. But it feels like if I gave it, it would just keep going. That's pretty good turning radius. Radius. You know, if you're in the grass and you want to be cool, you're sitting there, even at a red light, that's why it's cool to hold it back in. You can like just it's a great bike. It has your lights. See if you get a view from the front. I don't know if it'll be dark. You got your lights, and then you got your bright light. I don't know if you guys can see that. You also have a button here for your four ways, and then just your signals. It's a really built bike. And they deliver too. The good thing about Ride to Wind E-Bikes is they will deliver. I can order. Well, I got approved for the bike and it was shipped to me. They delivered it. It was here in no time. They deliver anywhere in Ontario. I've seen them go to Montreal. They've shipped bikes out to BC, Edmonton. She will, wherever you are, I bet you, even if you're in the US and you want less, I don't guarantee you, but I bet she'll find a way to get you an e-bike. It's great. Like, it's not a cheap license plate either. Like, she has them custom made, which is nice, right? To Wind e-bikes. And then her website, which e-bikes, it tells you it's an e-bike, totally legal. Has the license plate light. Yeah.
Hell yeah, guys. I think that's going to be the end of that one. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos on the Tao Gemini, just make sure you subscribe. And we're always posting videos of when we're out riding.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's the end of that one. Cheers, y'all. Peace.
Cheers.